The coil coating process involves a number of steps to apply coatings to the surface of metal strips in controlled and continuous processes that recaptures consumed energy and complies with emissions requirements. These steps ensure consistent, durable, high-performance, and beautifully finished products, such as residential roofing, home appliance, and metal garage doors, while producing high volumes of painted metal in very short periods of time. A coil coating line is designed to run at a constant speed in the various process zones at all times, capable of routinely painting up to 2,000 square feet per minute, and under certain conditions, 4,000 square feet per minute, with a process that takes less than 4 minutes, while painting both the top side and the bottom side of the strip simultaneously. A coil line is composed of 3 main sections: entry section, process section, and the exit section. At the entry section of a coil coating line, coils are unwound, typically using 2 payoff reels, both of which hold 1 coil of metal, which allows preparation of 1 coil while the other coil is being processed. Coils are a highly efficient and effective way of storing and shipping metal. A finished painted steel coil that is roughly 4 feet wide, high, and tall weighs 50,000 pounds and can include more than 60,000 square feet of painted material, about the same area as a football field. The process section of the coil line operates under a steady state condition that minimizes process variability, which accounts for the consistent quality associated with the coil coating process. This is achieved by means of accumulators that are located on either side of the process section. These devices store or accumulate metal, which allows coils to be added at the entry section or removed at the exit section of the coil coating line, while allowing the process section to operate at a constant speed. When the coil being processed has been completed, the line needs to stop at the entry section so that the end of that coil can be joined to the leading end of the next coil. This is done either by welding or stitching the tail end of the completed coil to the head of the new coil. While this process happens, the entry section accumulator empties to keep the downstream process section zones in the line running at a constant speed. Depending on the type, metal, and condition of the base coil to be processed, a pre-cleaning section may be situated prior to the entry section accumulator, which removes gross contamination from the metal surface, after which the strip enters the steady state portion of the coil coating line. The process section zones positioned immediately after the entry section accumulator in this line consists of cleaning, followed by rinsing, the application of a conversion coating, followed by a drying stage. A variety of chemistries are available to clean and convert the surface of the metal substrate to maximize paint adhesion and corrosion resistance. After the metal strip has been cleaned and treated, rinsed and dried, it enters the coating zone, where the coil is primed on both sides in the primer coater to improve top coat adhesion, color, flexibility, and further corrosion resistance. It is then cured in an oven, cooled, such as with a water quench, and dried with an air blower. The strip then passes through a paint coater that applies a top coat on one side of the strip and a backing coat on the other. From there, both coatings are cured in a second oven, cooled and dried as before. It then enters the exit section accumulator, which under normal conditions is kept empty to receive metal from the process section when the exit section stops. The painted coil passes through an illuminated area for quality inspection. The painted strip is ready to be removed from the line, but samples need to be taken for testing quality attributes such as paint adhesion, color, paint thickness, impact resistance, and ability to be formed. Each coil is inspected in detail against industry quality standards. The exit section accumulator fills up, allowing the process section of the line to run continuously, while the exit section of the coil coating line slows or stops in order to remove the completed coil. Shears are used to cut the coil being processed, which allows a small section of the strip to be removed for further inspection and testing offline to ensure that the paint metal complies with quality standards. The end of the new coil is then fed onto a mandrel, after which the exit section ramps up to normal line speed. Finally, the metal is recoiled and wrapped for shipment to the manufacturer, where the coils will be fabricated and transformed into beautiful and flawless end products. For help with converting your plant to a pre-painted process, call a coil coater or service center today. You will find a list by going to member/find a supplier at www.coilcoating.org.